You know what this family is starting to remind me of? An FLDS family, like a fundamentalist Latter-day Saint family. The reasons for this are 2.5. I'd say the 0.5 because one of them is really not all that much of a reason. So, number one, their near incestuous level of closeness, especially considering Battler wanting to bone his cousin. Two, the fact that they all seem to be like wear these crests and are part of some kind of creepy cult and have like these get-together family meetings to discuss crap and such like that. And then the half reason is just a general feel I get from it. I don't know. I realize that's not anything very solid by any means, but this family is got like an incestuous feel to it, and more than just like the physical contact kind of way. You know, just kind of, I don't know, the way that they're all knit together, and I don't know, maybe it's just that like my family experience has been typically a lot more spread out and wide open, and I haven't actually seen my cousins for damn near 5 years. I'm kind of happy that way. So anyway, that's just my impression so far, and we'll continue. Eva Oba-chan was sarcastic, but Kumasawa Ba-chan's years of experience are nothing to sneeze at. She showed that she was only capable of smoothly and coolly letting the comment slide. Well, it feels weird to say it, but as a servant, old Kumasawa Ba-chan may be past her prime. Really? This woman's, you mean, like, not totally just in the height of her prowess in all things? You know, the fact that she's got like these, like, what is this? Is this supposed to be like a wrist joint right here? Those are probably like symmetrical cancerous growths. She's probably going to die soon. She might behave as if she's doing well, but between the headache and the lumbago, her body is falling apart. To tell the truth, the very fact that she's still working is already impressive. How old is she this year again? She must be pushing 80 at least. That's okay, she's Asian though. I mean, like, 80 is like 20 to them, right? She must be pushing 80 at least, and with that all, she's behaving so energetically it's almost scary. You just seem to get more and more lively. Oh, that's right, here you are. It's the tea I told you about before. Look, I bought you some. Bought you some. Please do try it later on. Oh, please do try it later on. I was thinking, what? Rosa Bon-san takes the bag with the present. That's from her suitcase. I don't fucking care about tea. TNA, that not in this game. I don't care about that either. To think that she remembered the promise that she had apparently made last year and faithful about it, this kind of makes sense. You know, something occurred to me. What if I get through these 2 hours of reading Umineko and I don't meet Beatrice? Wouldn't that just be like the complete justification of everything that I've ever complained about when it comes to visual novels? It is indisputably the truth that Beatrice is the core asset of this tale. Everything focuses around her. Everything I know about her, almost, I feel like I know about her intimately. The fact that I've never even read this story. She's got like such power in the fandom beyond just the core media of this series. But the way things are going, I don't have much faith that I'm going to meet her 2 hours in. It'd be interesting to see how that goes, you know? When you've got somebody who is, in essence, your main character, or at least the complement to your main character, that shit needs to get out of the gate. That needs to be right there, right at the start, maybe a half hour in at the most if you want to have a prologue, if you want to have a slow build-up, but, she's indisputably the core of what's going to be going on here, and the fact that we haven't seen her yet is pretty concerning. To think that she remembered the promise that she apparently made last year and kind of faithfully brought this, she's kind of person who won't forget or break a promise, whether or not Kumasawa Ba-chan remembered the promise. She seemed deeply touched by the fact that someone would bring her a gift to some simple servant like her. This woman is... Oh, Chio, you did not age well, lady. Look at that. She is a senior servant for many years. You should expect her some. She isn't good at manual labor, but from kitchen work to cleaning and laundry, she's kind of a super servant who can handle just about anything. Yeah, because all those things are that hard. Cooking can be hard, but laundry and cleaning, come on. It seems that her only flaw is the tendency to slack off. I sure tries to get away with heavy, troublesome work by playing under chronic diseases. In Kumasawa Ba-chan's case, maybe we should call her that laid-back craftiness rather than tendency to slack off. Wow. That's also incredibly Japanese. Like the way to turn somebody... No, I take that back. That's actually opposite of Japanese, because Like a more Japanese thing would be like to take a good point about you and make it into an insult or make it into self-defacement somehow. But this is more like, there's this horrible thing. You're not doing the labor for which you're giving pay and room and board, and yet, we're just going to call that, oh, that old botchon. What are you going to expect? Diddly-doop. Though it probably doesn't help her in the eyes of those. See, yeah. I did not flick my eyes down to this next paragraph, so. Oh, well, even if she's pretty flaky when it comes to work, I don't dislike her. I guess that's probably because of her cheerfulness and constant smile. This doesn't look so much like a smile as it does look like this whole thing right here looks like the belly of a bodybuilder when he's flexing his abs. Yeah, seeing you look lively as always is the best. How's your back doing then? Even with the medicine, it's not getting one whit better. According to the doctor, nothing can be done for this one. It's called an incurable disease. At any rate, Jessica-chan's only gotten prettier. Oh, so we're back on that again, huh? Good thing she looks like... Really? Natsui? Natsui? I don't know who that is. Personally, I don't think we look like that at all. I mean, come on. We don't even want to look like my parents. Because I got zero respect for them. I'm just going to wedge myself in here with my enormous rack. Now, you shouldn't say such things, giggle, even though there are quite a few people who don't want to look like their parents in our family. That's me! The way that we just stack these portraits on top of each other like this almost makes me feel like we're going to, have them splayed together like playing cards and hold them up in a game of Go Fish. You idiot, don't even start looking at me. Your nose is looking like mine already, and it pisses me off. What? Really? I'm not seeing it. What are you talking about? You're surprisingly alike, you and your father. Come on, you can't be serious. Just how am I like Dad? You're his copy in arrogance and self-importance. Father's blood is especially strong in you and Nissan. Sorry, dejected sigh. How is this not clear? I mean, I know it was really excessively standing out back when I was doing canon, but this is my... I've got a lot of complaints about the type of writing that makes it into visual novels. This is the biggest one. You see what's going on here? We're approaching an hour and 15 minutes into this, and I know I've been pausing frequently for commentary, but I'd been reading a lot faster if I were just reading and not talking the words out loud. So I think it's fair to say we're approaching an hour and 15 minutes into this, and what the fuck of substance have we actually consumed here? The old guy was dying and drinking Romulan ale, and lamenting his mortality and saying fuck off to his inheritors. That's it. That's. It's not like even that was just spread out over the hour and 15 minutes. That was just like within the first 7 minutes, or 15 minutes or whatever, and then we have had nothing since then. This type of writing is the rule in visual novels, not the exception. And that people think that this kind of shit is entertaining, it's like a trend that has bled over into many other forms of Japanese media. I mean, probably the most pronounced of which that I've experienced would be JRPGs. I know I've done shit tons of complaining about that. This kind of crap is considered acceptable storytelling over there, at least for their mainstream nerd media, which I know sounds like an oxymoron, mainstream nerd, but, I mean, come on, how... It just goes back to what I said before. Most people have suspension of disbelief that is too easy to engage. Suspension of disbelief needs to be difficult to engage. If you let yourself be caught up into a story too easily, there is no value to it. It's just like if everybody in the world had 40 million pounds of gold in their backyard, gold would be worth fucking nothing. It's valuable because it's rare. It's valuable because it's useful. If everybody had it, it wouldn't mean anything. And that's the problem I've got with this kind of crap, is that when you let yourself be suspended too easily, I know, I'm harping on the points. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, absolutely. Krasny, all right. He's the only one under fire from the girls. Hideyoshi Nissan, please help me out. Why, Rudolph-kun, you're always popular with the ladies. I'm jealous. But I don't want to read this anymore. Get this. There needs to be a murder. There needs to be the witch come out and start trolling people. This is just... Oh, canon flashbacks. God, PTSD. I need to go to the hospital. Somebody give me an adrenaline shot. Oh. As usual, you're popular enough to make me jealous. Well, then everybody, should we head over to the boat? Come on now, Maria-chan, we're getting on the boat. Ooh, get on the boat together. Ooh. It would actually be a lot more entertaining if she sounded like that. Everyone gets on together. I can't even make the noise anymore because I'm laughing. Okay. Hell yeah, this time I'm not going to be scared. I'm used to being shaken by the waves. With that piece of junk fishing boat, I'm less afraid of the shaking than the engine breaking down and the boat drifting off. Why don't y'all just float off? Oh yes, Battler Kun, I forgot to tell you. That fishing boat was completely decrepit, so it was taken out of use a few years back. Now we get taken to the island on another boat. Oh, right. You know, I can say, if this girl had better art representing her, I'd probably find her pretty hot. She's not my cousin, so I'm allowed to say that. It's Battler's first time in the new boat. It's super comfy and freaking fast. It's like Jeremy Clarkson would be okay driving in this boat. Man! And it could go at crazy high speeds. And this... Yeah, anyway. I was about to say the Stig got like a time of 1:17 in it, but... It means less trip time, right? And that sounds great. Anyway, if it sounds a bit better than an airplane, as long as we get to this... Comparing transportation methods. That's really just awesomely great. Ooh! I imagine that's what she sounds like. Is Battler going to fall again? There's a song in this. Fall. That's only on airplanes. Everything's fine now. Anyway, it's just the captain's pride and joy. It's kind of a modded high-speed boat. Seems he tinkers with big parts of it. Ooh, but he tinkers with other big parts. He was bragging about how he attached the four-base high-efficiency propellers to it so that he could break 40 knots or something like that. And now you're giving me specs of fucking nautical craft. Why? I just remember as he was bragging to me. Me too, just last year. The captain says that he lost his... obsessed with modding. It says that at the same time as only efficient, but this means fucking nothing to what the core of the story is supposed to be. I haven't even fucking read this novel, and I know that. This is supposed to be... The only thing that ever gets talked about in image boards and such is how Beatrice trolls the shit out of Battler, and that's the crap I want to see. That, and this... bullshit here is why I haven't read this before, because I knew I wouldn't get to see it. It's called fucking bait and switch storytelling, you know? The story has the reputation, or it's advertised with some kind of a hook, and then you start reading it and find out it's about something completely fucking different. Okay, I'm sad. And he says at the same time, even though it's 30 knots. The Phyllis thirst for revenge match, he created a high-speed new super boat and modded boat, and I'm sure you'll love it. And then Battler. Super high-speed modded boat. First I thought it'd be better than that piece of junk boat that I think I can sink in a second. There's something that's about a feeling about it. Yeah, right. Okay. You know, it's really great that they got a boat with an onboard pianist. That's an inherently funny word, a pianist. Hey, Battler, maybe you should swim onto the island, huh? Battler Kun, you shouldn't leave over the railing too much. You might fall. Ooh. It's going to end up hurting my lungs. Ooh! I'm sorry. I don't even know. I just did something that should be physically impossible. I ended up spitting on my own glasses. The glasses that I am wearing, I somehow ended up spitting on. I didn't even know you could do that. Now my glasses are a mess. Hang on. Sorry, I'll be able to read if I got spit on my glasses. Just a second. Okay, that's better. Oh! Fall. Damn it, so this is why you were all grinning before. Maybe the super high speed. I'm sorry. Give me a second. You shouldn't be able to spit on your own glasses. I don't even know how I did that. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. Okay. I can breathe. Calmness. So this is the super high-speed boat that the captain started modding. Oh yeah, it just can't be compared with any piece of junk boat. The whole universe is shaking. Whoa, it's shaking. Fall. God, Maria, you're going to be the death of me. Okay, that time I managed not to spit on my own glasses. If I fall, I'm in the ocean. I'll drown. A parachute. No, wait, where's the buoy? Give me a life jacket. Wahahaha. What's up, Battler? What's up with that kind of attitude? Wahahaha. Jessica-chan, Maria-chan, it's not nice to tease. You know what this world needs? We need some kind of, like, Jessica / Maria Yuri Dojin. That would make me happy. It's not nice to tease Battler-kun. If you're scared, then just don't come out on the deck. I think that if you stay inside the boat, you'll be a little bit less afraid. Shaking the universe. That's no thank you, Aniki. Shipwreck victims are always the ones inside the boat. The survivors are usually those on the deck of the accident. That's why I'm out here. But it's shaking! I'm gonna fall! Whoa! Shake fall. Alright, this is the last time I do this. Oh! Whoa. Oh, that gave my diaphragm a workout. Ooh, okay. Maria, I told you to behave yourself. But Battler-kun, it looks like you can't really handle it. I'll go tell the captain to slow down for you. Whoa, Rosa Bachan. Arigato gozaimasen. I'll confirm that she's safe. Slow driving is the thing, even on the sea. Crackle. Don't do that, Rosa. Ordeals are necessary to the young. Right, Batsuro-kun? That's the only thing you can easily conquer, right? Otherwise, you won't be able to go to Egypt with your aunt. With your aunt. I don't know how high class these people are supposed to be. To me, so far, they just seem like a bunch of inbred rednecks who happen to dress nicely. Whoa, Eva Obasan, you're mean. Oh no, I'm gonna. Okay, I get it. He's afraid of every form of transportation. This joke is wearing a little bit thin. Whoa, no, okay, turn it over and you think that way. What's the enemy aiming for? He wants to make me afraid like this. What if that's aiming soft? I'm not so scared. But stop it, I'm gonna fall. Oh my god. So in the end, after making that huge uproar, they slowed down to somewhat better speed. Thanks for me, thanks to Rosa Baba-san, who talked to the captain. Ah! The speed is a bit better! Earlier, I didn't feel alive! The max speed I can tolerate seems to be considerably slow. But earlier, that was abnormal. The whole boat was shaking, sliding and leaping on the ocean's surface. Instead of a boat, it felt I was riding a flying fish. Jessica was still guffawing at me as I leaned against the railing, tired and disheartened. I lost in that strength contest earlier, but I'm glad I'm nowhere soft where it really counts. But seriously, ha 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 ha. Damn it, go ahead and laugh. One of these days I'm going to find your weakness and I'll get back at you. People were telling me before that it's legal for first cousins to marry in Japan. I was not unaware of this. I know this, but I'm still not under the impression that first cousins getting married is common in any municipality where it's legalized, because, well, to some degree, human beings seem to be built such that we are not attracted physically or sexually to people who have characteristics too similar to ours. Like, if for anybody here who has a female cousin, I might challenge you to think of her, and then think about doing her, and then try to hold back your bile. Because I know... Ugh. God. Ugh. Ow. I don't even want... Ow. Sorry. Just... Ow. I applied that to myself, and I was just... Ow. Oh. Fucking nasty, man. Ah! This needs to stop, Battler. I kind of liked you a bit. You were shaping up not to be an awful bad, protagonist, but this crap I'm finding very squicky, and I think it needs to stop. Well, see about that if you ever do find it. Wait, she's... What? Oh. Okay, whatever. Battler all week. Yeah, Battler all week. I want to die on land, not in the ocean or the sky. Okay, so your plane phobias, you wouldn't die in the sky unless you, had a mid-air collision with another flying object, which is just exceedingly unlikely. You'd fall out of the plane and then die when you hit the ground. Okay, you're not going to die in the sky. So Maria's patting my back, so I tapped her head and returned her expression as brain playing as usual, but I understand she wants to console me. Pat her head. Did you have to move that crown first? Or Battler-kun, the captain is throwing the drinks to make up for this. Won't you have just one to calm yourself down? Georgiana less of you can drinks. Judging from Kumasama-san's big grin, our parents inside the boat are probably right in the middle of yucking it up over... Okay, my eyes swapped these two letters, the Y and the F, and I thought this sentence meant something very different. Damn it, I'm so embarrassed I want to do anything in the face of them. And if I don't start on some other topic, I get the feeling right now it's going to be the boat jokes for who knows how long, so let's be a nice, safe topic conversation. Hey, Jessica, how big are your boobs? How are Krasoji-san and Natsuhi Obasan doing? My old man and mom, unfortunately, they're fine. Though every other word of their mouth is study, study, which pisses me off. I'm so jealous since it doesn't look like Hideyoshi Oji-san or Rudolph Oji-san say those kind of things. Ha ha ha, no. When I was slacking off during exams, I was always getting told exams, even though it was annoying, but now I'm grateful. Haha, I knew it, George Aniki can be human too. By the way, my family is tight-fisted about praises. I haven't gotten a single one! Never! My father doesn't love me! Oh well, even if I got one, I wouldn't listen to it. Battler son, you still cannot return to your home. Well, I'll come back now and then. It's not leaving the person who lives in the step previous house. Ooh! Battler has 2 houses? Something like that. Why? Why 2 houses? Ooh! Ooh! Only Mariah, who can't really grasp the situation, voices her naive doubts. But even though they don't know everyone's doesn't answer. Maria, look, you can see the harbor now. Look over there. Can you see it? Ooh! Say, saw the harbor. I don't know any 9-year-old girl who talks like this. I mean, she sounds more like she's 3. It seems that intends this situation. Sheesh, it's not something I'd like to say, but being strangely trod is a taboo. It makes me feel bad. I don't mind that as much as myself anymore. I am an Uru Ushiro Murada family member, but the truth is that these 6 years I've been living with my grandparents from later than their sons is using the family's name. Those grandparents passed away one after the other, so now I had no choice but to go back to the old bastard's place. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I ran away from home. The pig-headed one at fault is my dad. But don't mind this much about Kirei-san. It's a big deal as she holds the old badge reins and didn't rat him out. Well, ew, TMI, yuck. But this betrayal that the old man has inflicted my mom. Sorry, I'm still scrambled up about that inside. Ahem. We'll be getting there soon. George Inicky is trying to divert the conversation by clearing his throat. Please forgive my... What did you do? It seems this old woman already said too much already. If you hurt your feelings. I don't have any feelings, but I don't mind it and no one's feelings are hurt. But don't worry, Kuwasama-san. After Kuwasama-san uses his tactless words, look, he's regretful, but I stood up and passed out, so like, he's trying to console me in some weird way. After that, I have a taste of some soda and go over to Maria and Jessica, who are gazing at the silhouette of the island. Ooh! Battler saw the island. Saw there. Ooh. Where is it? I see it now. Even after 6 years, the island hasn't changed a bit. Yeah, because, 6 years, wow. That's like a geological epoch, right? I mean, come on. Fade to white. At the bow, the silhouette of the small island is getting a good deal closer. The island's name is Rokkenjima. Included in the Izu archipelago, it's a small island about 10 kilometers around. Just because it's called the Izu 7, lots of people misunderstood as there being 7 islands, but that's not true. There are actually more than 7. The Rokkenjima is also one of the meager islands that couldn't even get included among the 7 main ones. As notwithstanding, there are probably a few people who know about this island, because the people of Ushiromiya probably come with nothing worse than no ties whatsoever to insiders or tourists. Therefore, it's a great place for you guys to have your polygamist orgies, or whatever creepy family cult shit you do. Therefore, you're not going to find this island's name in a travel brochure, because Rokkenjima is in its entirely a state possessed by the Urushiyama head house. Only the Ushiromiya family lives there, and so people connected to the Ushiromiya come and go. There's only a harbor and a mansion. The island is greater parts of the uncultivated forest situation where they can be made into a knife gulp. What the hell? Really? What 18-year-old boy thinks this? Really? But when one considers that the Chorin is an entirely made of propagation, I guess that makes it pretty luxurious. Wow, I really hurt my throat doing those oohs with Maria. Ouch. That sounded incredibly wrong. Please forget I said that. To put it plainly now, well, the Ushiromiya family is rolling in dough. No! Really? I couldn't have guessed the way that you're all dressed up in incredibly nice suits, get your own private plane, get your own private boat, have a grandpa who has all this money that he refuses to give to his inheritors. Yeah, okay. Dad and the rest of the branch of the families are also stockpiling considerable amounts of assets, each succeeding in their businesses. I was living as a commoner's life at my grandparents' home these years, so I had completely forgotten. But the old bastard's life was awesome, and I think it feels like every single thing has got a healthy taste. Come to think of it, George, Aniki, Jessica, Maria, of course, I started to turn into a wealthy, high-class gentlemen and ladies. Needless to say, none of us feel that way at all. I don't see myself as being rich, and joining Key is quite smart and doesn't depend on anyone. Jessica doesn't need money, so she's always grumbling about how she wants to move to the city. Then Maria's still a kid who has no interest whatsoever in money. Is that still gaudiness? Looking at it from the perspective of people in poverty who can't pay the bills, we must seem like we've been blessed with a lot. Explaining here would be so... Don't stop now! Oh, I was just getting interested. Go ahead, give me a breakdown of your monthly ledgers. Give me, like, the password to your banking website so I can hack in and fucking transfer all the funds over to the United States. Well, it's the same as being able to perform. I didn't ask to be born in a rich family, and I guess it's also a mistake to envy that. Whatever you do is estimated proper value. Does it talk at the time? So it's a lot to put up with. While I was immersed in this kind of sentimentalism, Maria started to make noise while leaning over the railing. Oh, I wonder what noise she made. Let's consider this. I'm betting it's a single vowel. Oh, delightful predictability. Ooh, gone. What's wrong, Maria? Did you drop something? Ooh, gone. Maria's clamoring, gone. Solely from her words, do you think she dropped something? Ooh, what's wrong? What's gone? I'll look for it if you want. What is it? What? She lost something and should be looking over the ocean. Forward is pointing at the ocean. So she's pointing over the ocean, you think something has to be over there, but Maria only says gone. Gone in 60 seconds. Let's see. But since my marriage since 6 years ago, I've managed to notice Anaki, who comes here once every year. If I remember correctly, wasn't there a tori? Oh, like one of those shrine gates. Tori, somewhere top of a small crag around here. That's right, it was definitely there. I remember it well since it was getting closer to the islands. The first thing was to greet us like a landmark. Wow, you're amazing, Batora! Even though it's been 6 years, you remembered. It was here, wasn't it? I remember too. Let's see. Tutelary? I don't know this word. God's shrine and that Tory-like thing had been built all along on that crag, and you mentioned that they're gone, aren't they? Well, they definitely weren't there last year. I think were there last year. I think gone. Oh, lost. No, she's saying. Maybe they're washed away by the waves or something. It was a small crag, probably got the brittle causes of exposure. Brittle because of exposure, I think so too. Probably disappeared during the summer, whatever. Whatever, I got like cell phone straps to adhere to my phone and little plastic gems. I want to go to the mall and go shopping. Or perhaps even the lightning bolt would just smash the shrine. The fisherman whispered, then a thunderbolt fell upon her. Tutelary god. Tutelary. You know what? Fuck this. I have got a smartphone right here that has a dictionary app on it. You guys are going to freaking sit here and wait for me to look up this word. Okay, so... T-U-T. Why are my eyes not seeing this on the screen right there? There it is. T-U-T-E-L-A-R-Y. Tutelary. Tutelary. Having the position of guardian or protector of a person, place, or thing, like a tutelary saint. Or having... Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so this is a fairly, like, Japanese-ish concept here. They're basically talking about the kami of the island, is what they're trying to say. Probably like there was this, they had a shrine that was supposed to house the kami of the island. Lightning be gone. Kumasama-san. And business man was teasing us and suggested both hands making a rock. The Shinto gesture for prayer. Ring the bells, clap, throw in your donation. But Maria seems to be believing it, and screwing her face up seriously, she stares fixedly over the ocean where the crag was thought to be, and the tutelary god is therefore enshrined. Whatever. Go back to my stopwatch on my phone so I can tell how long I've been doing this crap. A sign of misfortune in a lone world where man is king. Ooh! Enough, Kumasawa-san. Maria isn't old enough to understand this kind of joke. It's alright, Maria-chan. It's just a coincidence. Nothing scary is going to happen. George Aniki puts his hand around Maria's shoulder to calm her down, but her sharp expression doesn't budge. Misfortune. Maria repeats that feverishly that word, apparently repeating a single word over and over as a habit she's had for a long time. However, the word she's saying literally misfortune, so it's kind of creepy. Okay. Hey now, Maria. If you say it over and over like that, misfortune will really end up happening, you know? I tap Maria's other shoulder. Then, when Maria whips her head around and stares at my face, unblinkingly speaks. Ugh! Misfortune coming for you! Yeah, what are you saying it's coming from? Thinking this is the sensitive answer lightheartedly, and then Maria stabs her finger upwards and just points to the heavens. Looking up, the sky is cloudy as usual, but I've gotten a real deal more leaden in the morning. I see she's willing a typhoon's drawing near. We're gonna have to spend it. Oh. Yes, I get it. They get into the mansion on the island. A storm happens. Somebody dies. Look, I have fucking read "And Then There Were None" by Agatha Christie. We're going to spend it on the island. Things don't look well, but I'm not going to be able to go to school on Monday. But well, I guess that's a perfect excuse to be absent. Ooh, looks like she sends this a fortune cloud. Guys, she's been buttering nonstop for a while now. Maria says an age where girls tend to be very sensitive. Supposedly, girls who have a strong sense of the supernatural make just a good medium stick around. Maybe no. I have never heard of this before. Maybe this is some kind of a Japanese tradition or just an East Asian tradition. But no. I don't give shit one for serious. She can go pretend to be fucking psych with somewhere else. Or maybe that's going to play like into the witch thing. Maybe she'll think she's a witch later on, like Beatrice, and end up trolling the shit out of Battler. I don't know. I just can't express how little I care.